He faced a barrage of criticism from Democrats today. After Comey testified he faced two bad choices, Congressman Adam Schiff tweeted, "The real choice was not conceal or speak. Comey spoke about Clinton and concealed Trump investigation. The real choice was to abide by DOJ policy or violate it." And here's how Democrats on the committee reacted to Comey today.
This explosive announcement, and it was, came unprompted and without knowing whether a single email warranted a new investigation. It was, in fact, a big October surprise.
On a number of occasions, you chose to comment directly and extensively on that investigation. You even released internal FBI memos. I may have missed this, but in my 42 years here, I've never seen anything like that.
I'm struck that you chose to make public statements about one investigation and not another.
I find that hard to believe that you did not contemplate that there would be political ramifications to your comments.
Do you have any regrets, or are there any things you would do differently?
The honest answer is no. I've asked myself that a million times because, Lordy, has this been painful? The only thing I regret is it maybe answering the phone when they called to recruit me to be FBI director when I was living happily in Connecticut.
I'm joined right now by Senator Richard Blumenthal of Connecticut. Lordy. I mean, I've never heard a politician say Lordy when they're talking about evidence. But anyway, what do you make of this testimony? Do you think Comey cost Hillary Clinton the election? Senator.
I think without question it had a part in the outcome of the election. So did the Russian meddling and interference. Now the question is, did the Trump team collude with the Russians, and will they be held accountable criminally? And the real takeaway for me from today's hearing is Jim Comey should not be making the decision about whether or not to prosecute Trump or his associates. And the President of the United States is a potential target here. So there is a need for a special prosecutor, because otherwise either Jim Comey or a Trump appointee will be making that decision. And we know it will be tainted and in question.
Which way would it taint? I mean, if it's Comey right now and he has to prosecute or not prosecute perhaps Trump involvement in the in cahoots with the Russians in the campaign, where would he be tilted, do you believe, in public perception?
There'll be taint and doubt either way. In fact, there is a need for a independent special prosecutor if there is, in fact, a criminal charge against Trump associates, against Page, Manafort, Stone, or Flynn, or the President of the United States. And there's a need if there's a non-prosecution, because otherwise the public will rightly doubt whether it is an independent and impartial decision, just as now there is doubt about whether Comey reached the right decision independently.
Well, Democrats believe that Comey helped Trump. So you're saying that they would be likely to believe that he would help Trump in this investigation as well?
The overwhelming truth here is, Chris, there's great and substantial, well-established precedent for an independent special prosecutor. And the doubts will just be multiplied if Jim Comey has a part in this decision. He acknowledged that he would not and should not be the one to make the decision. Now it is a question of whether the president's appointee, the Deputy Attorney General, does so. And in my view, the decision will be equally tainted and doubtful if a Trump appointee responsible to the president, whom the FBI is now investigating, makes that decision.
Thank you so much, Senator Richard Blumenthal, as always, of Connecticut.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me, or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.